The question for this short video is, how can I deal with my emotions when I live in a society that does not in any way recognize the nature of our being, a society which places signs that define us? How can I disidentify with this illusion without feeling lonely because I do not belong to this whole? I feel angry about this. Thank you for your question. It's a common question. Each of us is challenged with the reality, the external reality, which we need in order to learn the lessons that we have chosen to learn. And our external reality is just a reflection, a mirror of our internal reality. So if we're living in a society where people do not recognize the spiritual truths that we are trying to develop and have faith in, then that is exactly the test, exactly the challenge that we have chosen. Now, some of us have been able to find people and to gather together with people who have similar beliefs, and I would suggest that to you. In any society, in any part of the planet at this time, there are groups that are gathering who share these common beliefs about our evolutionary process, about love, about forgiveness, about helping one another and cooperation, about the eternal nature of our being and our self-worth and our security. So how else? This is the way that you can develop your belief in these truths, by having people around you who do not believe. The stronger your own belief becomes, the more you will attract people around you who are connecting with your new internal reality. So yes, in the beginning it's difficult, but in the end you will find that not only are you not affected by people disbelieving, but you're able to help them. In fact, there is actually a parable about that. It said that when a small tree has been planted, you have to put a fence around it so that the goats won't eat it. And that's the truth. I know, because we have a garden, we have to create a fence so the goats don't come and eat our plants. But when that tree begins to grow, and now the tree in this case is your spiritual faith and your spiritual strength, begin to grow, not only do you not need the fence, but now this tree becomes a form of shelter for those goats, both from the rain and from the sun. So in the beginning, you may feel tested. You may feel the need for people around you who agree with you or support your new belief system. But if you don't have that, that's because you have chosen that as a soul, and that you need to develop your own inner strength and your own inner conviction on these beliefs. And then gradually you will begin to attract people who will be sharing those beliefs, and eventually you will be an inspiration for people who are now looking for someone to help them in that process. So accept your environment as it is. It's not by chance. It's not a mistake. It's exactly the environment that you have chosen as a soul in order to develop the qualities you have chosen to develop. Be well.